Now listen, it ain't talking about me. For the Lord said, if he be lifted up, he'll draw. He's going to do it. Now listen, ain't nobody else can do that. Now there are some people today think they can draw men, but listen here, don't believe everything that you hear. Because only one person can draw men, and that's Jesus is the only one. Praise God. How does everybody feel today? Did we come to praise him? Now come on, now did we come to praise him? If you came to praise him, you ought to have some kind of style. You ought to be able to wave your hand if you come to praise the Lord. Now listen, if you can't praise your hand, maybe you could stomp your feet, but let the God that we serve, and let him know that God, you done something for me that nobody else could do. You ought to let the Lord know. For Lord, listen, you brought me this far, and I know you're going to take me. And if you don't see me tomorrow, just remember one thing, I'm going to see the King. Somebody ought to say, thank you, Lord. I'm going to see the King. Well, I'm too young to see him, but let me tell you something. I noticed the other day that the grave is short as the well long and short. Death don't have no age limits. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care who you are. But one thing I know, you're going to see the King. You're going to see him. Eternal Father, and always God, the God of my Father, the God of my Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ. God, we come before you with thanksgiving and praising within our heart, God, and knowing that you alone is God, and beside thee there is none other. God, we sing songs to praise you, to glorify, to magnify such a marvelous God as you. Now, God, we come, oh gracious God, to ask you to hide me behind the cross of Calvary. Now that I see that to hear the Spirit, and what the Spirit says to the church, that we all might one day through the word, we might grab a hold of the gospel and press forward to that mark of the higher calling, which is in Jesus Christ. We thank you, Lord, and we praise you right now. In the name of our only begotten Son, in the name of Jesus, the Christ we pray. Amen. God, giving honor first to my Heavenly Father, to his darling Son, the Lord Jesus Christ, to the divine Holy Spirit that leads us and guides us to all truth. Pulpit conductor, layman of the gospel, pastor, my darling wife, praise God, my right hand, my sugar, my coffee, all of these and above. You know what's saying? All these and above. There's no in between. There's all. Praise God. This it's a privilege to stand here the first Sunday to say thank you, Lord. I want to say this. You weren't promised to see this day. Your goodness nor your righteousness didn't promise you to see it, but it's because of the grace of God. So we shouldn't take nothing for what grants us. Praise God. Listen, I really wanted to get in on the choir because we had a marvelous time yesterday. Praise God. Oh yeah. Yeah, they were singing the roof off of the church, but I had to do something I couldn't avoid. I had to study. But listen, we're not going to hold you long today. Praise God. The weather is fine. Amen? We don't have no rain yet, but oh, it's coming. Yeah, they're talking about more rain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this. You're going to see what the rest of June and July and August, September brings you. Oh yeah, we're going to do some serious crying. We're going to do some serious crying. Listen, how would you turn with me to the 13th chapter, I believe, at the book of Hebrews. Okay? No, okay, yeah. 13. 13th chapter of the book of Hebrews. Thirteenth chapter of the book of Hebrews. When you have it, say amen. You don't say hold up. All right. The reason why I want to do this is everybody have a word. Everybody have a sword with them. Everybody have a Bible. The book of Hebrews, 13th chapter, one verse. One verse. One verse. I'm waiting on your mother. 13 and 8. 13th chapter. Let's look at the 8th verse. Bless you. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good right now. And it starts at the 8th verse. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's all we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about just that one. Jesus Christ. He's the same yesterday. Yesterday and forever. In other words, he ain't changed. Maybe seated. And if it's a thought we would like to use today, yesterday, I want to ask you a question. Have you changed? Have you changed? Individually, have you changed? The Apostle Paul is the writer, and he was writing to the Hebrews church. And he was also writing to us as saints of God. Now understanding, a lot of people say saints of God. Well, a sinner is nothing but a saint that has fell down. That's all he is. And listen, what the thing about it is, the good part about it is, listen here, you can't get up, but God's, God lifts you up. No, you can't do it by yourself. But listen, it's something about God's grace. Oh, listen here. Listen, when you get down in the valley, grace picks. Grace picks you up. Nobody, come on now, listen. And Paul was letting us know, listen, that listen, a lot of times we're saints, but we get the big head about that. Oh, There's so many, listen, I know it ain't in here, but listen, I've been around and I know you've been around. There's some places that you go, listen, you can't touch. Can't touch the deacons. Can't touch the preachers, the pastors. You can't touch the bishops. The doctors, that's what they call them. And you can't touch the mothers. Everybody can't be touched because number one thing, they forgot where they come from. Talk to me for a little while. But see, the thing about it is, as I read, I find out that Jesus came to the poor and humble. So somewhere along the line, we forgot where we come from. Some of us, if you think about a little bit, go back, some of us, we were streetwalkers. Some of us alcoholics. Come on, talk to me. Some of us, listen, we smoked and we snorted, but we forgot when we see somebody walking down the street and they are struggling to get themselves together. First thing we do, I don't know about them. I ain't got no time. But somebody had time to kneel down and pray for you. Talk to me for a little while. It really bothers me when we think that we are too good to talk to somebody less fortunate than we are. You see somebody on the street don't have what you got on it, you want to look at them out the corner of your eye. But God didn't look at you when you look like that. He didn't look at the corner of his eye. No, he didn't. God didn't walk away from you when you needed him at the most. But listen, and some will say, well, I ain't never been there. Keep living, you'll be there. God knows how to get below the belt. He knows how to get your attention. You keep living right and see what God will do. And I'm going to tell you something. God ain't got to do it. His arch enemy, Satan, has already done it. You're living on his time right now. They don't see that. Some of us, listen, we're living on Satan's time. Not God's time, because why? We rather praise God on Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we want to do our own thing. Somebody ought to say, praise God. Listen why. Listen what I tell you. For the Bible tells us in St. John, the 1st chapter, man loved darkness more than the light. In other words, listen here, we'd rather do the things of the world. Now, what are you talking about, Brian? You're talking about the world. Well, let's go back and talk about the flesh. Adultery, fornication, drug abuse. I don't understand. If you've done a little bitty things like that, why you want to turn your head up and your nose up if somebody is still struggling to get where you at? I don't understand what kind of Christian you are when somebody's struggling, needing your help, and you turn your back on them. But listen, take a little time and turn back the hand of time. I don't want to do that. But turn the hand of time back and show you where you come from. Some of us were bed warmers. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. I ain't seen that in the Bible, but that's what the Holy Ghost gave me. Bed warmers. Yeah. Yeah, we was warming up somebody else's bed. Hello, talk to me. But listen, God looks beyond your faults. Seeing you out there in the category with the adulterers and the abominations, he saw that and he said, time. It's time. It's time. I don't know about you, but I saw myself a sinner on their way to hell. Somebody, let's say amen. Come on now. But listen here. Listen, don't forget where you come from. Listen, you know what you was out there doing. You know how you was doing it. But listen, you don't forget where you come from. So many times, I sit. I come here by myself and I sit in the office. And I sit and think about how far God, not you, but how far God has brought me. I don't know if you ever thought about that, because if you think about how far God brought you, sometimes it brings tears from your eyes. Because I can tell you, I know that I was a rest undone. On my way to hell. Hell bound. But listen, somebody took a little time and prayed for me. Oh, somebody ought to say thank you, Jesus. The writer said, I'm so glad. Took a little time and prayed for me. But we forget, as I said, Jesus came to the poor in spirit. There's so much going on today. TV, televised, all you hear, prosperity. Send me your tithes. I'll pray for his prosperity upon you. Listen, I ain't sending nobody nothing. All I hear is a bunch of jokes out here. Because if you know God's word, I ain't got to send nowhere. I got a home right here. And the Bible tells us in Hebrews 10 and 26, do not neglect assembling yourself together. So listen, I got a home right here that I can, listen, my money come here. I ain't sending to Bishop John and George and all these folks. I ain't got time for that. Because listen, charity begins where? At home and spreads abroad. But what I do talk about, Malachi 3:8-10. But the danger part that when I read that, he says, if I don't pay, I'll be cursed. With a curse. And as I looked at it, Deuteronomy, the 25th chapter, I began to look down at all the curse that God can put on you. God said, I will curse you and your seed and your seed's seed. I can't handle that. I can take sickness and bring it down upon your whole family. Oh no, I don't need that. Food, I can put it short. But then, when I read the rest of it, he said, I'll open up the windows. And this is what he said. I'll open up the windows. That plural, that means more than one. Oh, God said, listen, I'll open them up. And I'll pour you out more than you can handle. Listen here. Then that's what I talk about. I start talking about prosperity. And then Matthew 6:33. But first seek ye the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness. And I'll give you. Listen here. God said, listen, I dare you to start asking me. I dare you. My wife said, the closed mouth never gets fed. You won't prosper because why? You too scared to ask. 14th chapter of John, I believe 11, 12, Jesus said, anything you ask the Father in my name, that I would do, that the Father should be glorified. Then he said, anything you ask me, oh God, that I'll do. We're not blessed because you don't ask. But first thing first, you got to be in the will. You got to be in the will of God before he can pour them down. That's one thing. See, they don't tell you everything, but I got to tell you about what the Bible says. But, listen, I just asked you a question. To all of that, but have you changed? Have you changed? Even though you know you're on your way to hell, but have you changed? God don't want nobody to go to hell. But listen, it's our choice. If we want to go to hell or we want to go to heaven. Now, how many of you want to go to hell? Raise your hand. Whoop. Now, missed it. Nobody want to go to hell? Nobody wants to go to hell. Nobody want to go to hell? Nobody? No? Lily, you want to go to hell? You been to hell?
Yeah, before I became to the Lord.
Oh!
I think we all was there.
You know better than that. I didn't ask for that one. You gave it to me. That's good. I'm in hell, but when I met Jesus, I made it in. I know that I'm going to what? I'm going to heaven. Why? Because the songwriter said, to meet the King. I got to go. Mm-hmm. But listen, how many want to go to heaven? I see somebody got the head and the leg up, you know? Everybody, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you know what? Jesus said, action speaks louder than words. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody, not nobody, want to die. Listen. One thing that is appointed, a man to be born and a man, we will die. But after death comes judgment. Oh yeah, we're going to judge. No, back it up. The Bible says the saints, they won't judge. God will not judge the saints. Our authority will be so high that we can judge the angels in heaven. So, if our action ought to speak like we are going to heaven, come on, talk to me. If our actions, Jesus said, let your light so shine that others might see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So that means you got a light that it needs to be shining if you're going to heaven. But there is another way that's happening. He said, man taking their light and hiding behind a bushel. But Jesus said, if you were ashamed on me before man, I'll be shamed on you before my Father which is in heaven. But I got to ask you a question. Have you changed? Have you took that little time out to change? Some of us today, we got friends. Come on. Nobody got friends? We got friends today. Uh-oh. We got some good friends. Come on, talk to me. You got some friends that, listen, you tell all your troubles to. You got friends, come on, talk to me for a little bit. You got friends that, listen, you know you can give them your last dollar and they're going to give it back to you. You got friends. You got loved ones that you can give. Say, they can call you and say, I need $150. You say, okay. We got loved ones like that. Talk to me for a little while. They know everything that's going on in your little mind. How many times have your so-called friends had told you to leave home? How many have your friends told you? You don't know what you're talking about. The church don't know what they're talking about. Listen, I used to have friends just like that. I tell them all my business. And they tell me, you ought to run away from home. I'm serious. They ain't told me the consequences behind me leaving home. Guess what? I left home. I left home. I thought I was grown. 16, 15 years old, I thought I was grown. I was hiding behind a bush one day and I saw my sister and them had some big old tall stacked ice cream cones and I had a dime in my pocket and they had some big cones and they were licking on them and I said, I could have one of them cones if I stayed home. Somebody ought to come on and talk to me. You know you left home trying to be slick. Come on. Nobody want to talk to me. They don't want. Thought you was all that in a bag of chips. Somebody that got in your head and told you was fine as wine in the summertime, or somebody told you you got so much curls in your head that you just don't butt your head. Holy Ghost got me going this way. But listen, they didn't tell you there was some consequences. I see, brother. I see Sister Sharon. Listen, the devil ain't gonna never tell you the consequences. He's gonna tell you to go ahead and do it. I got so good. It got so good to me. Listen, I got so good. I told my mama, you don't know what you're talking about. But listen, I was a long ways against it because I knew my mama could. Listen, she'll pick up anything and hit me. So I did it like this. I told her, I said, you don't know what you're talking about. Took off running. That's all right. Y'all ain't nobody else know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know. I'm going. He done such a. He done put you all in your head, and your head done got that big. You don't know, mama. And you know, sometimes you. You know, nowadays they do like this. I don't know, but we got a bad habit. I told my mama, you on the, and I ran out the back door. I stayed away out in the bushes for 2 days. My friend that told me to leave home, they didn't ask me to come to their house. And that day it rained that evening. Man, I'm still living in the bush. I seen that ice cream. That was it. I said, I'm going back home. Well, that big old ice cream cup. I don't know if everybody knows about Knicks at the time. It was Knicks. And everybody was sitting up there, and I was looking. And I was peeping, and they were laughing. And I had nothing to laugh about. I was out there on my own. And I knocked on the door. Nobody came to the door. Laughing, eating. Knocked a little harder. My sister opened the door and said, Mama said, come in. Big old knife got big, that big, got knocked over. Mama looked at me. She said, now, you know, my mother called me by my whole name. I don't know if y'all know about that. When they call you by your whole name, you did. Charles, ever come in here? I'm doing like this. She used my whole name. And I said, yes, ma'am. And then I heard something going, that was my daddy. I said, I started thinking with that, I myself, lay me down to sleep. If I should die before I wake, I praise the Lord. My soul to take. So my daddy came in and listened. They sat me down. Now this is what we go through today. We don't do. They sat me down and they told me, you did this on your own, or do you let somebody influence you to doing these things? And you think, I feel good, I feel sorry because you came home. My daddy said, meet me down the basement. Meet me down the basement. I knew there was no prayer service in the basement. I knew there was no ice cream in the basement. My sisters and brothers, they was not in the basement. Only thing I knew that was in the basement was 2 extension cords. My daddy whooped me until he got tired. And you know, they sat down and told me, said this, I don't know who you listen to, but is it worth this? Y'all can catch that. Listen, and what I'm trying to let you see, listen, there are people that will try to influence you of doing things that you ain't supposed to be doing. But always remember, when you do something that you ain't supposed to, there is a consequence. I ain't never, my parents never said, oh, I love you, no. But when I got older, some things that I realized that when my daddy talked to me, that made me understand my wrongs and my rights. Well, what are you talking about? When God sits you down, he lets you understand there are some wrongs, a way of doing things, and there's a right way of doing things. Proverbs 14 and 12 says there is a way that seems right unto a man, but in thereof it leads to what? Death. Well, I felt like I was dead that night. But my mom and them told me, said, it hurt me more than it hurt you. I didn't understand that because I was getting whooping that thing. But I had to understand that when I was an adult with children. But God sees he seems the same way about us. We get out there and think we know it all. We are led by somebody else or something else, and we step out of the realm of God. Our friends, our loved ones, they don't never tell you, girl, it's all right, come on. You can go to a party one time. But don't understand, there might be a consequence when you step out of the realm of God. Next thing you see in the star or on TV, brother so-and-so was at a club. Sister so-and-so was at a club. And they got shot. And they in critical condition. And the first thing you think, my friend told me to come on and go. If I had stayed at home and read my Sunday school book, I wouldn't be in this mess. Come on, somebody. I know where you've been. Come on now. Have you had somebody say, let's go? Talk to me just for a little while. It ain't going to bother you. Sin bothers you if you're a child of God. But when you make that change in your life, listen here, you can sin. It stinks. But listen, we're coming out of here. I just want you to run over with me Isaiah 6 chapter. There is an inward change and there is an outward change. Isaiah, the Old chapter in the Old Testament. Isaiah. Anybody have it? What I'm going to do is we're just going to talk about it, but you know where I'm coming from. Isaiah. He spoke in the year that King Uzziah died. I saw the Lord. Well, Bishop, what does this got to do with the change watcher? Isaiah was he was a cupbearer. And his job was to set all the wine that was brought in for the king. When there were parties, Isaiah was right there next to the king. And he would sip the king's wine and make sure nobody was trying to kill him. But listen, Isaiah, something was going on with inside of him. God was nibbling at him and he really didn't understand. But finding out that when King Uzziah died, that listen, don't want this to happen. Listen, there are sometimes people blocking you from getting close to God. There are people, loved ones, friends, that are stopping you from making connection with Jesus. And it took death in order for Isaiah to see the Lord. The Bible lets us know that Isaiah, listen, he had told the Lord, I've been around the wrong kind of people. I'm not worthy of what you have for me to do. Only thing Isaiah knew, he began to tell God the conditions that he was around. How many of us been in the wrong places? There's a lot of you still in the wrong places right now. You just don't want to admit it. He said, I've been around the wrong people. Have you been there? I've been around, listen, he said, I've been around the wrong places people and I've been in the places that I don't supposed to be. I'm not worthy. See, what Isaiah was doing, he was repenting. I'm not worthy. But let me tell you something. God loves a repenting heart. That's the only prayer that can get up to God. When Isaiah began to tell God, well, listen, I'm unclean. I'm unclean. My lips is unclean. Everything that I've been around is unclean. But God, being God, he sent a serpent to take a coal up around the altar of God. And it touched his lips. And the serpent told him, he said, now, your iniquities have been drawn away. In other words, I'm clean. I'm clean now. Paul ran through my mind. 2 Corinthians 5 and 17, he says, I'm a new creature in Christ Jesus. The old things, he was letting them know. Now, the old things has what? Passed away. Behold, all things are new. Now, what is new about it? I'm learning about Jesus. I said, listen, I'm clean. The Bible says, God said, who will go for us? Who can we send? Isaiah sitting there looking at himself. I look at my hands. They look new. I look at my feet. They look new too. My lips, they don't feel the same. My heart is right. When he asked again, he said, who will go for us? Isaiah stood up and said, here am I, send me. I'll go. That is a transformation, a change from the inside out. You got to want this thing, and Isaiah wanted to get clean. He wanted this change, but what about us? What about you? Do you want this change? Do you really want this change in your life? I began to look. When I began to look at the word, the Bible tells me what ran across my mind. God is greater than anything. The writer said he's bigger than diabetes, bigger than HIV, bigger than cancer. But listen, I don't understand if they have cancer back in them days. But it told me back in them days as the same way today. They still had sickness unto death. They still had people blind and couldn't see. They still had the lame, they couldn't walk. They still had folks raised from the dead. So, the Bible tells me that Paul began to let us know that Jesus Christ, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Well, what are you saying? Listen here, Jesus is still the same. He's still handing out blessings. Jesus Christ is still turning water into wine. Jesus Christ still mending a broken heart. Jesus Christ still healing the sick. Jesus Christ still raising the dead. Paul said he the same yesterday and today and forevermore. But let me tell you something. Christ has not changed. we changed. We have changed in our own ways. We turned our way from God. And our ways are not pleasing God's ways. So we thought about, well, let me do it my way because this way is not working. We want to help God do his works. But we're finding out God don't need no help. God will take his hands off from you when you try to do it your way. But let me tell you, I found out today, he's the same God. Yesterday. He ain't changed none. Today and he evermore. I'm so glad today that Jesus lifted me. The Apostle Paul said, let me tell you, I was on my way to Damascus. I was a sinner on his way to hell, but Jesus met me on the way to Damascus, knocked me down on my beast, and I heard a voice and said, Lord, Lord, who art thou? I'm so glad today that Jesus is still the same. I'm so glad that he's still the same, because he's the same. He saw Apostle Paul on his way to hell. He saw me on my way to hell. He stopped and told Paul, listen here, I'm going to make you the chief of apostles. But listen here, God, he will take you on your way to hell. He will change you and he'll rearrange you. Somebody said, let me tell you something. He rearranged me. He made me look new. Somebody said he stopped a fetal possession and he rose me up from the dead. Well, listen here. What you saying dead? I was dead in sin. And look at here. He stopped and spoke the words and he rose me up from death to eternal life. I'm so glad that he's still the same. Did he rise you from the dead? Did he heal your body? Did he wipe tears from your eyes? Let me tell you, he's the same. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. I'm so glad he ain't changed. I'm glad today that he is the same. I'm glad. Are you glad today? Do you know where you've been? I'm so glad. When God has forgiven, who is man to forgive? Man will tell you, I don't forgive you. But God says, I forgive you. Greater love than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend. I'm glad about it. I'm glad. What about you? What about your change? Have you changed for the good, or have you changed from the bad? Have you seen your works? Does it seem like they're not pleasing to God? Have you made a connection with God? Can you tell somebody, I know I'm changed? Can you tell somebody, listen, I was on my way to hell one Monday night, and Jesus stopped by and pulled me out of hell. Pulled me out. And he said, I'm his own. Did somebody know what I'm talking about? Can somebody just stand up and say, Lord, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for saving my soul on my way to hell. And he's He stopped death and said, death, leave him alone. You have no power over them. I took the sting out of death, and I told grave, where is your victory? So I want to tell you today, if you know that you made a change, you're all right. But the change that you made doesn't please God. Not man, but doesn't please God. Right now, while the blood is running warm in your veins, if you ain't made that change, I invite you to come to the Lord Jesus Christ.